you've seen tons of videos of millionaire interviews telling you to do this or do that. Wake up at 4 a.m., don't take any days off, and all of that. Well, all of this is true, and you have to put in a lot of hard work. No one tells you how to think like a millionaire, how your brain should be trained if you're really willing to have those dollars flowing in. Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to another fresh video. Today we're going to tell you about 10 ways most millionaires think and just how you can incorporate it into your daily life, which will put you on the right track. Before we start off with today's video and spill some beans, smash that big red subscribe button, and while you're at it, hit the bell icon, so you're always the first to know whenever it's a hot upload in the market. Make sure you stick till the end, because there's a huge takeaway from this video. Let's begin. Number 1. The first thing you need to do is to be able to monitor your thoughts. Once you start doing this, it's pretty common to find out that negative thoughts are at least half of the thoughts you have throughout the day. When you're a business owner, a lot of your thoughts throughout the day are thinking about your business. And if 50% of those thoughts are negative, that negativity is going to be transferred to your business. However, as soon as you start changing this and realize what's going on with your thoughts and switch that dynamic to 75% of your thoughts being positive, you'll notice almost inexplicitly over time your business starts to perform more positively. However, it's the overall picture of you as a person and what your general thoughts are. Are they positive or are they negative? Number 2. Time is money. Yep, you've heard it a billion times, and it's probably one of the most annoying things to hear. If somebody asks you, what's more valuable, time or money? You must say, time's more valuable than money. Because you can always make more money, but you can never make more time. You might have heard or seen or read somewhere, a millionaire loses $500,000 in the stock market. No big deal. And that's certainly not because he has multiples of it in his bank account. But if they lose time in traffic or making coffee, well, that annoys them big time. Millionaires value time more than anything in the world because they know the importance of it, and that's why they want to utilize every single minute properly. Ask a millionaire the last Netflix show they watched, and they'll probably laugh at you. Number 3. Having a goal is something easy to do, but you have to stay focused. What we mean here by setting a goal is to have motivation towards what you do. Getting a newer car, a beautiful house, or a trip to the Maldives might be your goal. Similarly, millionaires have goals as well, but they have massive, spectacular goals, and they work for them. Have short-term goals and then goals you want to achieve in the next 10 to 20 years. It doesn't matter how wild they seem. Make sure they have a meaning behind them, and be prepared to work long days if you want to tick them off your bucket list. Number 4. Right now, you need to focus on today, and what so many leaders don't understand is that today matters, and we overestimate what we could do tomorrow, and we over-exaggerate what we did yesterday. Hence, ultimately, we understand what we can do right now. The only time you and I have is right now. In comparison, this may be similar to number 2, but this is something 10 times more important than that. So the question here for all of us is, what are we doing with now? The richest and greatest leaders, they're present in the moment, and because of that, they maximize the moment. Once they let that moment slip away, it's never coming back. So if you're tempted to take that faraway glance, which means the future coming ahead of you, then glance. Yet be careful to get right back to the present moment, because today you're preparing to make tomorrow a success. Number 5. The 5th way to create a millionaire mindset for yourself is to have confidence in your work. This is especially important for beginners getting into a new business, whether in person or online. And the reason for that is because as a beginner, you haven't seen the results happen. So you don't really know yourself, and you don't on a fundamental level know if what you're doing will work. What this means is they're not making progress on their everyday business, and they're not growing it. So the 5th way millionaires think differently is to have full confidence in what they're doing and focus on making progress and growing their business every day, rather than sitting back and analyzing all of their work. Number 6. One thing that's highly crucial and significant is execution. You may be the biggest man on the planet, but you have to be able to execute your plans, take risks, and trust the process. People who are millionaires today took the big step somewhere. On the contrary, ordinary people refrain from acting on their plans and hesitate to take risks. Remember, high risks equal high rewards. Jot down your ideas and look at them every single day. and in the following 24 hours, give it your all. Know what works the best for you and where you're lack. Play your best game on the high grounds and secretly build yourself up while you're down there. When you write down your plans, act like a millionaire, literally. Don't just keep yourself excited for a day or for a week. You have to have that same level of enthusiasm from the start and only stop until you have your goal in your hands. Number 7. The 7th tip that we can give you is to learn from other people's mistakes. This originally comes from Jack Ma, who's the founder of Alibaba, whose net worth as of January 2021 happens to be at about $50 billion. And the reason for his massive net worth is that this is the smartest shortcut you can take. When you talk about it, there's no shortcut to success. We're not talking about this. Why would you want to go and make that mistake yourself? While learning from your own mistakes is super smart, but the wiser or the smarter man will learn from somebody else's mistakes to avoid that potential downfall and waste time recovering from the mistake. Read stories from other millionaires and hear them on talk shows and learn about their regrets and shortcomings. Now, suddenly, you're in the game with all the cheat codes. Learning from others' mistakes is the fastest way to become better. Number 8. This one is simply a no-brainer, and you should already have it at your fingertips. It's to work hard. This comes from Elon Musk. This guy works so hard, he doesn't even have time for breakfast. He wakes up, goes straight to emails, and works 120 hours a week, 4 times as hard as most of us, the average person. And most Americans complain about their 40-hour work week. To do anything great, you have to work harder than your competition. And if you want to be a YouTuber, you can't win by posting once a week. You have to post 7 times a week. If you want to be a great athlete and your coach tells you to run 10 sprints, you run 30 sprints. Number 9. Well, we all want to be motivated, and yet, so many times, it's just hard to find the secret of motivation. And so let me reveal it to you. Just do it. Motivation is not the cause of action, it's the byproduct of action. There's a lot of difference if you think motivation is the cause of your action. Then you're going to wait to be motivated before you do something. But if you realize it's the byproduct of your action, then you'll start doing something, and then guess what? Motivation will come and zap you all of a sudden, and you feel good, and you're glad you're doing it. You're saying, wow, this is truly wonderful. So let it be the byproduct you like. Don't let it be the foundation for the actions you take. Nothing comes until you commit yourself to it. Number 10, and now finally, the best one yet. Learn something new. Your brain is a muscle, just like the muscles in your body. The same way you go to the gym and hit more reps and progressively overload, you've got to be progressively overloading your brain with knowledge. Because not only is that just a good resource that you can use and help you build wealth, but it can also help spark creative juices. Your brain's going to be more nimble and smarter. Listen to your idols while driving. Invest your time in learning a new skill, and you'll be undefeatable. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. I hope it helped you. And if it did, drop us a like. And we'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Goodbye.